Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are around the world, whoever you are watching me. Thank you for watching Raphael's Insights. I hope you continue watching. And if you're new to this channel, I hope you subscribe. I hope you enjoy my videos, and I urge you to subscribe. I urge you to join the family, to grow with me, because I'm just starting. But you guys, I'm in my robe, I'm in my room, and I want to be very real with you. I don't want to put on a show where I'm sitting on some chair and I'm I have a background and all this stuff, right? I'm not trying to put on a show because this is very serious. I want you to keep following me. I want you to grow with me because I I have a mission to to share my visions with you, to share everything I see, everything I know, what to prepare for, because there's so much to prepare for this year. This video is not going to be something fun. It's not going to be something that I want to say, that I want to share, that I want to happen. It's very sad. It's very sad because this year is ruled by a very important card, the card of judgment. Why is this card the card that rules? It rules because it is the 20th card in tarot. It is 20, the number 20. What year are we in? 2020. Even worse, doubled, 20 twice. It's going to be judgment, strong judgment. It's going to be something intense. It is going to be about 13 to 14 months that we need to be prepared for. And it begins on January 13th. The 13th is going to be ruled by death. The 13th card, death. Now that card can mean so many things, but remember, we are being judged. Death is going to fall upon all of us. And I'm speaking to everybody around the world. I'm not speaking to the US, I'm not speaking to Canada or anything like that. I'm speaking to everyone around the world because this is going to affect the entire world. It's not just going to be one or the other. It's going to affect the United States. It's going to affect Asia, Antarctica. It's going to affect Africa, North America, South America. It's going to affect the entire world. This is something that's coming for the entire world. Ever since this year began, I have not been able to sleep because all I can do is see visions. All I can do is see what's coming. All I can do is see everything that's about to happen. So much too that yesterday when I was in bed, I could not manage to go to sleep because I just kept seeing vision after vision after vision. I even wrote it down on my iPhone. I had to type everything down. Now this isn't everything, but this is just a rough draft because I don't want to forget anything. I don't want to forget to talk about anything. So I'm going to be looking at this to make sure that I get to talk about everything. So let's begin. So the very first thing I want to talk about is January 13th. The card 13th is going to rule. It's going to rule on that day. It's going to be the initiation of something really big. It can be the initiation of war. It can be the initiation of a strong earthquake, of a lot of death. It's going to be the death of a lot of people. It's going to be the start of an attack. It's going to be... World War III is very close. Very, very close. As we speak right now, I can see all the allied countries coming together, preparing for this. If you think that was it, if you think that Iran attacking that base, it was it, or those bases was it, it's not. That was just the beginning. 3 planets are going to rule all throughout 13th of January because 3 planets are going to align. It's going to be Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. What does that mean? The planet Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto. Jupiter talks about power, talks about conquer, talks about being on top of the world, being the king. Jupiter, power. Saturn, war, destruction, take. Pluto, cold. heavy, no care. What does that say? All those together say war. The beginning of war. The beginning of war. That a war that's going to be very destructive, very cruel. It's not going to care about your life. It's not going to care about the life around civilization. Right now, as we speak, I can see buildings falling, people running, screaming for help, begging for peace, but peace is not going to come. This war that's going to begin, I don't see an end to it. Not anytime soon. The next thing that I see is the moon. Now this card right here talks about an attack that's going to initiate everything. An attack that's going to happen at nighttime. That is going to be very destructive, and it's going to cause countries to come together and try to retaliate. Which, the same way we have our allied in my countries, those enemy countries have their own. And they're going to come together. They're going to come together, and it's going to be very, very destructive. I see a lot of death. Death is going to rule throughout 2020. This is the beginning of judgment. Not judgment in the Bible, judgment, the end of the world. No. The world is not going to end. This is going to transcend the way humanity thinks. This is so humanity can grow, and it's going to get rid of a lot of negative people. This card, judgment, the judgment card, has fallen upon all of us. We're all going to be judged. We're all going to be judged left and right. No matter what we do, we're all being judged. The angels of justice are here. Judgment is here. A lot of people are thinking the same thing. Why is there so much destruction? Why do planes continue to fall? Why is there so many car crashes? Why has everything been so chaotic? Why are there so many earthquakes all around the world? Why is there so many destruction, so much death lately? That is the universe and the world telling you stuff's about to go down. After the 13th day of January, it's the initiation where everything is going to get really intense. Like I said, a lot is going to fall really heavy on the US, on the entire world. A very cruel war. Many countries involved. That whole oppression thing that is being talked about, oppression's not going to work. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be another attack. I see a lot of danger for New York. New York is in danger because I see buildings falling in New York. I see people screaming for help. I see bodies laid on the ground. I see the repeat of something that has marked our history years back, months back. And I'm not going to say what, but I see something repeating like that. Something destructive similar to that. Well, there's a hidden enemy that nobody has realized. There's a power greater that's out there that is just watching everything that is going down. And this power is going to have the last say in this war. And this war is going to be very destructive. It's going to be very chaotic, very sad. I talked about how the moon covered itself with this ring of clouds, this ring of energy. When the moon does that, it's because it's protecting itself. Now, there's no coincidence, like I said. The moon did not protect itself because it thinks something's coming. No, the moon protected itself because it is going to happen. These things that I'm saying are not ifs or buts. Are they going to happen or are they not? They are going to happen. They are going to happen, and that is a fact. Whenever we have war, whenever there's war as intense as a world war, as intense as something involving so many countries, the economy suffers. And that's another thing I see. I see the economy breaking. I see the dollar literally splitting in half, the value. Take care of your money. You need to take care of your money. You need to prepare for the worst. You need to prepare. Anything you can imagine that might happen will happen this year. And I'm sorry to say, Australia, the sun is going to continue being really cruel to you. The fires are going to continue. They're not going to stop anytime soon. Destruction, judgment. It is it is going to be a very cruel year for all of humanity. That this is not to destroy us, it's to make us transcend, to think different, to grow. Earthquakes. This is not the year of earthquakes. No, 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 no. It's not the year of earthquakes. This year is ruled by volcanoes, weather. Although I do see earthquakes happening all around the world, and the worst one that I see it in Asia. Asia is going to have an earthquake from an 8 point to a 9 point. And then it's going to follow with huge waves that are going to take even more lives. So be prepared. Be prepared for the worst. After the 13th of January, earthquakes are going to start happening all around the world. This is crucial. I urge you to subscribe to me and share me with anybody you want. Share me and have them subscribe to me, because I am not going anywhere. I am going to continue giving you my visions, because like I said, this is my mission. I am here for you. I was put here to serve humanity, to help humanity. This year is going to be ruled by volcanoes. There are 2 new volcanoes that are going to appear, and there's a volcano that's going to destroy a lot and take a lot of lives as well. This volcano is going to be so strong that it's going to take a lot of lives. It's going to destroy, and it's going to cover a large amount of that city, that area that it's in. It's going to destroy more than half, and it's going to kill a lot of people. In Australia, I'm sorry to say that I do not see the fires going on anytime soon. I do not see the fires going on anytime soon, because I see the sun being very cruel to Australia, being very intense to Australia. The sun is also ruling this year. What does that mean? It means very hot summers. Like I said, the weather is going to be out of this. It's going to be very intense. The weather is going to be more intense than it has ever been. We've already seen that it's been snowing in places that it doesn't usually snow, and that's a sign that something is up. Something is coming. This war is going to be very cruel, and it's going to take a lot of lives. But another thing that you need to be worried about and you need to be aware of, and this is for the United States, the dollar, the economy is going to break. The dollar is literally going to be split in half. Take care of your money. Start planning as of now. Australia, prepare yourself for an earthquake as well. Australia, Asia, the United States, California, I see an earthquake for you from 5 to 6, maybe even 6.5. It's not going to destroy you. It's going to scare you, but it's not going to be very destructive. It's just going to put a lot of fear in you. This is not the big one that has been talked about for many, many, many years. This card right here is going to dominate. So be very mindful. Be very aware. I see planes continuing to fall with a lot of people in it. I see a plane that's going to have very, very important people that mean a lot, that is going to fall, and it's going to have multiple important people, and they're all going to pass away. I see car crashes continuing. Do you ever wonder why all this stuff has been happening? It's because the negative energies are so strong. It's causing so much destruction. So, you guys, please, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share. Don't be greedy. Share with somebody else. If you subscribe to me already, I'm so grateful for you subscribing. If you have not subscribed yet and you're just seeing this video, please subscribe. Help grow with me. Grow with me and help me grow, because I just want to share my visions. I want to prepare you for the worst. I want to prepare you for everything. Now, the new volcano that I said that's gonna come out, I see it coming out either from California to Nevada to Arizona. Somewhere in between those 3, there's gonna be a new volcano, and it's gonna be destructive as well. It's gonna be something new. And there's another one. I'm not sure where exactly. There's one volcano that I still am not sure exactly where it's at, but it's gonna be the most destructive one that's ever been. So be very prepared. And it's on the other side of the world, not near the United States. It's on the other side of the world. You guys, I know these are very intense predictions. I know I predict so much chaos happening. But as we speak right now, I see so many things, so many movements. So you guys be very careful. This stuff will happen. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I appreciate you guys watching me. Like, comment, subscribe, share with anybody you can. Grow with me. But pray, protect yourself, be prepared. Preparation is the only thing we can do, because there's so much destruction I see, and I'm going to lay it out one more time. Earthquakes, war, chaos, planes falling, bombings, car crashes, volcanoes, tsunamis, hurricanes, strong winds, hot summers. So I see another fire also for California, a very big fire, and that just came through right now. So you guys, prepare yourself. Thank you guys for watching.